Please give it up for the very funny Francisco Ramos.
Thank you. Hello. So, guys, I was born in Venezuela. Yeah, now I live here in California, which makes me Mexican. That's what happens here. I tell people that I'm from Venezuela. I go, is that near Cancun? I went there for spring break. It's Senor Frogs. It's a country. But I'm a U.S. citizen, just in case. I don't somebody take a picture like, I got you. Like, what? I'm not a Pokemon. I've been living in the U.S. since I was 12, and I know I have an accent. I know I still sound like Fez from that 70s show. The thing about English is a very hard language to learn. You know, too many words sound similar. When I was growing up, I couldn't say the word beach. You know. And I had this presentation in middle school about Venezuela, you know, so I'm like, the best thing about Venezuela are the bitches. There are very big bitches in Venezuela. There are also some dirty bitches too, and I don't like dirty bitches. They give me rashes, you know. I'm more of a clean bitch kind of guy. I got suspended for 3 days. My teacher, she took me to the classroom. She's like, look, Francisco, I don't know how to do things in Nicaragua. I was like, what? Another word that I couldn't say growing up was focus. And I used to teach tennis to kids. I was director of a tennis camp. And I had to this parent-teacher conference. So I go and talk to the parents. I'm like, welcome parents. I'm sorry to tell you that your kids will not focus. We tried to get into focus, you know. But all they want to do is play with the balls. Can't focus like that, too many balls in the air. But look at Jimmy, he loves to focus. I got arrested that day. I just want the kids to focus. I'm telling you, English is also a very tricky language because you guys got words with letters that are silent. Like they're there, but you don't mention them. Like the word salmon. I hate that word. Why is there an L in there? I just have to pretend that it's not there. No, but I see the L. Oh, it's silent. Then get it out of there. It's not making a noise. Give it to Lollipop. I think with all the immigration issues that are going on, I think that's how they should test people at the airport to see if they're American or not, right? Stop banning people. Just be like, sir, please pronounce this word if you want to get in the country. Salmon. We're going to have to deport you, Sarah. There's an L in there. You have to pretend it's not there. Like racism. I only do that joke because, the first time I experienced racism was when I first moved to the US. 6th grade, this kid called me a spick. I didn't know what that was. I thought he meant speak. I didn't know English at that time, so he's in the classroom, he's like, man, you're a spick. I'm like, no speak. He got all confused, like, what? No, you're a spick. I'm like, no speak! He got mad. He's like, man, you're a bitch. I'm like, yes, Venezuela has a lot of bitches. But yeah, like I said, I've been living here since I was 12. I didn't know I still have this accent. I actually started taking an American accent class, you know, just to sound more American. And in the class, they tell me that I have to enunciate every word. And the other day, I got pulled over by a cop. So I was like, all right, I'm going to use my American accent, you know. So I'm sitting in my car, and the cop comes over to my window, and I'm like, hello, officer. What seems to be the problem? The cop was like, your voice. Why are you talking like that? I'm talking like any American citizen. He was like, have you been drinking? No, but when I do, I drink a cold brewski. English is tough. That's why I don't get why some Latinos that live in the US, they pretend they don't know Spanish when clearly they don't know English. The other day I went to Baja Fresh, and the lady who was working there, you could tell English was her second language, so I was like, I'm just gonna order in Spanish just to make it easier, you know? I was like, me da un burrito de pollo, por favor. And she was like, excuse me, sir, but I don't speak Spanish, okay? Okay, Maria. Can I get a chicken burrito, please? She was like, of course, un burrito de pollo con todo, por favor. Like I said, I've been living here since I was 12. I love the US, I love this country, and one thing I realized about the US is that the US is the best country to live, especially if you're a pet, right? If you're a dog, you want to be here. Right? Like, there's Petco here, guys. Petco. A supermarket just for dogs. I'm from Venezuela. There's not even supermarkets for humans over there. Have you ever been inside a Petco? It's crazy. It's aisles and aisles of dog food. I didn't know that dogs were that particular about what they eat. I never met a dog when I'm feeding. He's like, is this gluten-free? Because I can eat this my stomach out. I'm like, you're licking your balls right now. They're gluten-free. Telling you, man. People want to come here now. It's just dogs want to come here too. Dogs want to cross the border too. If they're gonna build a wall, it better have a doggy door. Because dogs hear stories about the dogs that made it here. They talk to each other. They're like, hey man, do you know in the United States people put clothes on you? What? Yeah, they put little hats and little sweaters. You look like an ass, but you wear it anyways. And if you're small, they don't make you walk. They put you in a Gucci bag. And they carry you like a pendejo. I do like dogs better. I think dogs are better roommates, especially for protection, right? Because a dog is like having a paranoid roommate. They're always hearing stuff, right? Like, hey, man, I think I heard something in the back, man. You should call the cops, man. They never want you to leave. Like, don't leave, man. You're gonna die out there. That's why they're so surprised to see you. They think you die every time you leave. Who is it, man? Oh, it's you, man. I thought you were dead. You gotta call the cops, man. But I like that better, because I don't dislike cats, but to me, cats, you know, they don't care if anything happens to you, right? They don't care. A cat is like having a pothead roommate, right? You give Rob that he know it happened. They wake up like, hey, man, what happened to the TV? I was sleeping in the closet. I didn't hear anything. Yeah, I mean, I actually grew up in D.C., Maryland. That's where I grew up. And yeah, cool. Thank you. Grew up there, and it was fun growing up there because I was like the only Latino kid in my neighborhood. So it was fun to see how my parents were so different than my friends' parents. Because white parents, the ones that I saw growing up, they're very supportive of their kids' dreams. No matter what it is, they support it, right? I want to be a unicorn. And you're going to have the biggest horn ever, baby. You go, my little pony. I would have told that to my dad. He would have sent me to an exorcist. He wants to be a horse. Like growing up, I wish I had a white mom. Not because I don't love my mom, but white moms, the ones that I saw growing up, they were sweet with their kids and very quiet. Especially when they wake them up in the morning. It was like a Disney movie. They walk slowly to the room with a candle and a squirrel in the shoulder. Good morning, Skylar. Time to wake up, sleepyhead. The kid's like, good morning, mommy. Thank you for waking me up like that. I'm gonna grow up with so much confidence. You think I grew up with any self-confidence? No, because my mom woke me up like we're getting kidnapped. Every morning, just came running, kicking the door like wide open. Francisco, levántate! I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. I've been taken. Where's Liam Neeson? One time my mom woke me, just started vacuuming right beside my bed. We didn't have a carpet. I'm like, what are you doing? If you don't like the rules, you can move. I'm 9, where am I going? Even to this day, my mom doesn't have any tact, not at all. The other day, she sent me and my sister an email about her life insurance policy. And on the subject line, it said, because you never know when I'm going to die. And I called her, like, what is this? I said, when I die, you're going to get some money. I'm like, Mom, I don't care about that. How much are we talking about here? Yeah, my mom's never been a sweet mom. I realized my mom was tougher on me the first time I went to a friend's house for a sleepover. And my friend, he got in trouble. But his mom just started talking to him. She was like, Joey, I'm gonna go to my room and think about what you did. She grounded herself. And I remember just standing there going like, wait, what? You're not gonna hit him? Because if no, I'll do it. I got a belt right here. Because every time I got in trouble, my mom would chase me around with a belt, and I had to plan what route I was gonna take her in the living room or the kitchen, so it'd take a little longer. I'd be crying. It's like I was like playing football but crying like. But my mom always caught me because there's always that corner where there's nowhere to go. And at that point, I would stop crying and I would start laughing. Because you get that nervous laugh like, I'm gonna get hit! I'm gonna enjoy this! You become crazy at that point. Right? You become like the Joker in a Batman movie. Like, no, Mom, no, Mom. Is that all you got, Mom? Hit me. My dad was the one that he didn't hit us, but he was also smart. He would make up games, so I would do stuff for him. Like we used to play this game called Clip His Toenails. That was the name of the game. He didn't make it look like a game. He would just be laying in his bed watching baseball. And I'd be clipping his toenails like I'm a slave from Egypt. And when I was done, he's like, you won. I was like, yes! I never lose. So as a stand-up comic, I travel a lot, and I also go to sleep late at night, so I watch like a lot of bad TV. I've been watching the show Naked and Afraid. If you don't know what this show is, it's a reality show where they take a man and a woman, never met each other before. They put it in the middle of the wild, like in Africa, you know, and they have to survive with no food, no water for 21 days, and they're naked for some reason. They basically took the idea of Survivor and then how we can make it different, you know. And they're having a meeting, you know, and some pervy guy in the meeting was like, I know what to do. But in the show, they always show the contestants trying to survive. They never show the people that live in the wild in Africa. I want to see them. I want to see them watching the contestants play. Because I bet they're going like, wait, they're just walking around naked looking for food and water? I do that every day. Can I play? I can win this. And I'm not afraid. I think to me they should make the show here in the US, where they take a guy from Africa and they put him in a mall. Like the day after Thanksgiving, you know? Be like, your mission is to get a flat screen TV. Oh, you're gonna be naked. They're gonna be afraid. By the way, it's called Black Friday. It has nothing to do with you. Technology has changed the way we live now, right? Everything's about technology. Everybody loves to share everything, right? I miss privacy. Remember privacy? Remember that? People had thoughts and they would stay on their head. You didn't have to log into Facebook and share what kind of Pop-Tart you had for breakfast. I miss diaries. Remember diaries? Remember that? Remember that? You had a little notebook, and you write your little secrets, and you put a little lock, and you hid it under your bed, and nobody knew you were crazy until you died. They would open up your diary like, ooh, Joey wanted to kill everybody. People think like the world's getting worse. No, it's not. It's the same world. Now we just know when everything bad happens because of Twitter, right? If Twitter was around during the Roman Empire, you would get the same tweets as you get right now. You'd be chilling at the Colosseum. Be like, ooh, 20,000 people die in Constantinople today. Hashtag pray for Constantinople. Rome is lit. Now, the world that we live in is just more egotistical. That's what it is. Everybody cares about how they look. I got a friend, for example, who's done the master cleanse for the 3rd time. He just did it for the 3rd time. If you don't know what it is, you have to drink cayenne pepper, lemon juice, and honey for 10 straight days. And he loved it. He's like, bro, I feel so alive. My mind's so clear. I'm like, you're hallucinating right now. You're naked, I'm afraid. Like, I like being healthy, man. I like drinking the juices and the smoothies, you know. But every time I go to the stores, the people that work there, they think they're scientists. I'm like, you're making pineapple juice. Relax, okay? No, bro, you gotta try this smoothie, man. These ingredients have been used by indigenous people in the Amazon for over 1,000 years. Yeah, but that's all they got. They weren't trying to be healthy, they're surviving. But everyone wants to look good. Even my mom is into this. My mom came to visit me from Venezuela, and she's like, Francisco, come to a Zumba class with me. I've never been to a Zumba class. You know what I realized? The only person that really works out in the Zumba class is the instructor. Everybody in that class is lost. They're all making up their own steps. I saw one lady in the back sitting down clapping. It was my mom. Yeah, man. It's all about looking good and then showing how good you look, right? Selfies, perfect example, right? Which, by the way, if you're a guy, you should not take a selfie unless you get kidnapped. And that's your proof of life, you know. Hashtag help. I think only girls should take selfies, but what some girls do, which I don't understand, they take a selfie and they want to describe the selfie by writing a spiritual quote. The other day, this girl took a selfie, and the whole point of the selfie was to show her cleavage. That was the whole point. So I was like, okay, like. But then underneath was like, nature and its wonders. I'm like, what? You're in your bathroom right now. A lot of girls do the duck face selfie. You know, which I don't understand that either. I don't know why that became popular. I don't find that sexy at all. Because I've never been to a pond. Just minding my own business. And then all of a sudden I see a duck give me the face. I'm like, does that dog want to sleep with me right now? Is anybody got any bread here? Same thing on Tinder. Girls in their profiles, they put 5 sexy pictures in a row on Tinder. Girls in a bikini or booty shorts just going like this. But then underneath on their bio, it's like, not looking for a hookup. And what are you looking for, a checkup? Lupus? Is it lupus? It's all about technology now. Even the way we flirt now. It's all about texting. You have to have game when you text. I don't have game. I don't. Because the thing about it is like, girls take a long time to answer my texts. And then I start losing confidence on my text. The other day I texted this girl. I was like, hi, that's it. She didn't answer back. I was like, damn. I should have texted hello. That's what a real man does. I hate when I see the little bubbles on the iPhone and then nothing comes through. What are you thinking right now? The other day I texted this girl. I was like, hi, how you doing? A week later, she's like, good. I don't know who you are. But if you're in a relationship, totally different, right? Because if your girlfriend or wife texts you, as a man, you got 5 seconds to answer. Because if not, she's gonna call you like, hey, you didn't get my text? I texted you 5 seconds ago. Must be AT&T. Where are you? Where are you? I'm in the bathroom. You saw me go in there. I'm waving you right now. The door's not even closed. I'm just playing. By the way, there's rules of texting too. I don't know if you guys know this. Rules of texting. When you text somebody and at the end you text ... that means sexual innuendo. Because it means more is coming. And that more is sex. You see, a lot of you guys are going like, I text ... all the time. I text ... to my mom last night. It's a rule, guys. I made it up, but it's a rule. But let me give you an example. Like if a girl sends me a text, like, hey, you wanna come watch a movie? I know nothing else is coming. I'll bring some raisinets to watch the movie. But if she sends me a text like, hey, you wanna come watch a movie? Dad. Oh yeah, I wanna come watch a movie. And I still bring my raisinets, you know what I'm saying? Any text becomes sexual with ... It could be anything. You're like, hey, where are you? I'm right behind you, ... I'm like, and you don't want a text like that from somebody you don't want to be sexual with. I needed to go to the airport. I sent my friend a text. He texted back. He's like, yeah, I'll give you a ride. ... I'm like, what kind of ride are you talking about? I'm taking the bus, ... That's why I prefer to call girls. I like that. It's easier, it's quicker. Do you like me? No. Okay, bye. I don't like leaving voice messages though, because every time I leave a voice message, I panic. Because it never stops. I just keep going, so I keep talking. Last time I called this girl, I left her this voice message. I was like, hey, what's up, Tiffany? It's Francisco. We met last night, and just wanted to see if you wanted to go out, have some dinner. Let's just do it. I mean, not do it like sex. Do it like going out, because I don't want to have sex with you. I mean, I do want to have sex with you, but not right away. Unless you want to. Do you? All right, give me a call when we get a chance. Love you. Oh, God. She never called me back. Yeah. I'm single. Yeah, all right. Yeah, but I'm at the age where all my friends now are the ones getting married, By the way, they love to have destination weddings, which I don't mind going, but they still want me to give them a gift. If I'm going to Panama to your wedding, the gift is me, okay? If you want bathroom towels, they're coming from the hotel room, asshole. Every time they get engaged, too, they always do the same thing. They love to post their engagement pictures on Facebook. It's always the same picture. It's always a girl showing the engagement ring that she just won the Super Bowl. Like she has this look of determination in her eyes, like, I did it. I told I was gonna do it. I would love to hear that press conference when a girl gets engaged for the first time, right? It'd be like a sports press conference, like the playoffs. Like, so how does it feel to finally get the ring? Well, it was a lot of hard work this season. He was playing tough defense. But I kept doing what I do best, applying constant pressure. Because there's no I in team, there's an I in ring. No more questions, thank you. I love how girls too act surprised when they get proposed. I don't get it, because to me, most of the time it's a woman pushing the guy. Come on, let's get married, it's been 13 years. We already have 5 kids, let's just do it. And the guy's like, okay, will you marry me? Yes, oh my God, it's a surprise. I didn't see that coming at all. I think the only way to really surprise a girl is to ask her on a first date right away. Hi, I'm Francisco from Tinder. Will you marry me? What? Surprise. I was in a relationship, yeah. By the way, I didn't know how long I was in a relationship. I didn't know. Because I realized that girls, you start a relationship, but you never tell us. You just do it. You have to figure it out. I think girls, you start a relationship when we say hi to you for the first time. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Oh my God, it's happening. Let me put this on my phone. Let the countdown begin. I was in a relationship. My last girlfriend, actually, she was actually from a small town in Pennsylvania. It was my first white girlfriend. Never had a white girlfriend before. And I mentioned that because she was very quiet. I don't know if she was because she was white or she was from a small town. I don't know. But we used to live together, and it was like it was weird. It was like I was living with like a Toyota Prius. I was like, are you on or off right now? Do I have to plug you in? What's going on? Because I'm not used to that, because all my ex-girlfriends before her were Latinas. And Latinas are loud. Right? They're not like Priuses. They're like dirt bikes. They make noise for no reason. What's going on? Nothing, leave me alone. When they get angry, they become like exotic animals, like parrots. Where are you going, Francisco? Don't you leave, don't you leave. But I like that because I can hear them, you know? At least I know where they are so I can hide from them. She was also very cynical about everything, which I didn't like. One time we were walking by on the street, and we saw a little puppy. And I was like, oh, look at the little puppy. Because I don't care if you're a guy, when you see a puppy, that's your reaction. You don't say it out loud, but you feel it inside. Because I was like, oh, that's a cute puppy. But inside I was like, oh, look at the little puppy. But her reaction was like, it's okay. It's okay. I can be with a girl that sees a puppy and says, it's okay. Why would we get married, right? Oh, here's your baby. It's okay. She was also very insecure. Because every time I would tell her that I love her, she would ask me why. Which I don't understand that. I'd be like, baby, I love you. Why do you love me? Can you write a paragraph and tell me what's... I don't get it. I love you is the most beautiful thing you can tell someone. Why question it? Take it. I don't ask why. I don't care who it is. The other day I was walking out of a 7-Eleven and a homeless guy came out of the bushes. Scared the hell out of me. He's like, I love you. I was like, thank you. Here's $1. Get back in the bushes. I'm not gonna ask him why. I don't wanna know why. I'm just saying, ladies, the more you ask your husband or boyfriend, why do you love me? The more he's gonna ask himself. It's hard, man. Like I said, we used to live together. It's hard living with somebody, man. It's hard. Because that's when you realize how a person really is, right? Little things start popping up, right? That you didn't notice before. Like one time, we started living with her, and then what she would do, when she walked at night to the bathroom, she walked like a baby deer. Like she would just drag her feet. It's like, I'm like, lift your feet. You have to put you down. And when the relationship starts going bad, everything starts bothering you, right? Why do you gotta breathe so loud all the time? Can you stop breathing for 5 minutes? The neighbors can hear you, okay? The hardest thing about living with her for me was sharing the bathroom. Because she took over the bathroom. Yeah, she didn't care about my stuff. She grabbed all my stuff and put it under the sink. I was like, where's my toothbrush? Next to the drainer. I was like, what? She's like, we're going green. No more toilet paper anymore. We're using baby wipes. Flushable, organic, gluten-free baby wipes. Let me tell you, I know what the baby wipes were for. But now, I love the baby wipes. I don't take showers anymore. I'm like a cat, like, let's go. What's that smell? Aloe vera, that's what you smell. The shower was really tough to share. When I was single, by myself, I didn't have anything in my shower. I only had one giant bottle of shampoo that I bought in 2008. It cost me 79 cents. And you can use it on horses too. And I just kept filling that bottle with water and shaking it. It's a shampoo in there. I don't have to buy any more for the rest of my life. She moved in 25 bottles of shampoo, conditioner. It was like taking a shower in the middle of CVS. It's like, what aisle is this? There's so many loofahs in here. My shower was clean too, just clean. Just my giant bottle of shampoo, nothing else. She moved in, I started seeing hairs in the wall of the shower. It was like taking a shower with Chewbacca. Because I don't get it. I've never been taking a shower in my life, and then all of a sudden a hair falls off my head and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it in the wall. That makes perfect logical sense. Ooh, another one fell. I'm gonna put it in the same spot and built a tarantula with my own hair. What? I'd be like, can you please clear it up? It's gonna clog the drain. It's clogging the wall. That's why I don't get how movies make things that couples do look better than they really are, right? The other day I was watching this Lifetime movie because they're so realistic. They're having this couple, and this couple was sleeping together, and it was the happiest sleep ever. They're both smiling. Nobody smiles when they're sleeping. If I wake up next to a girl and she's smiling, she's gonna kill me. She's dreaming about my murder right now. And they were nice, cuddled up. They were smiling and they were all cuddled up, just sleeping all cuddled up. Nobody sleeps cuddled. You only do that for 3 minutes. And after 3 minutes, get over to your freaking side, right? So I need to get some sleep. I gotta work in the morning. I can't get any rest when my arm is under the body of the girl and I'm trying to get it out. I'm like James Franco on 127 hours. What are you doing? I'm cutting my arm off. I need some sleep. Because girls, you take over the bed. You guys do the starfish position. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And we're hanging on the corner like it's a king-size bed. Next morning, you girls wake up like, ooh, I was cold. I'm on the floor. You push me on the floor. I'm sleeping like a prisoner. I'm naked and afraid. Same movie, the couple was taking a shower together. And in the movie, it was great. It was slow motion. Steam coming out. Doves flying everywhere. When you take a shower with somebody else, there's no doves. First of all, there's no room for two people. You're just stuck there with the other person, like, what? This is not like in the movie. I'm stuck next to the wall. And there's some hairs on this wall. And in the movie, the couple, they're both sharing the water at the same time. Like, one for you, one for me, one for you. In real life, only one person gets the water. Correction, only the woman gets the water. And we guys are standing behind going like, how's the water? Is it hot? I'm freezing here. My name is Francisco Ramos. Thank you guys very much for coming tonight. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. Vayalo.